Hello, everybody. I want to talk about a situation and hopefully helping VRBO um, hosts when dealing with their guests. And what I'm just going to give you some advice about what would be nice for you to have available for your guests if you rent out your home or you rent out a room or cabin or camper, etc. If you have a VRBO or Airbnb, I'm going to give you some friendly advice. I am 55 years old. I've had 2 major back surgeries, and when I'm searching for vacation spot, I look to see if it says it's comfortable. Not just the place, if it's safe and comfortable, but also are the beds comfortable? Because I have a really nice pillow top mattress, extra gel foam, so when I lay on the bed, I sink in, and I don't feel like I'm sleeping on the wooden door Rose was on when the Titanic sunk in the movie. So therefore, I need a comfortable place to sleep. Also, if we're stuck inside, I would like a comfortable couch, recliner, etc. to sit on so we can relax inside. It's kind of like after a long day of hiking, fishing, etc. You want to come home and relax, put your feet up, and sit next to your person or child or whomever. So went to a VRBO recently. It was a 3-bedroom cabin in the woods, about 4.5 hours from my home. So we're driving. Get there, the place was exactly as it looked like in the picture. So I thought, okay, this is going to be really cool. And the furniture, it had a love seat and a recliner. Both were dated. Sat down and it was rock hard. I'm like, okay, well, it was uncomfortable. And so I thought, okay, put a blanket down, whatever, deal with it. And they had kitchen chairs, so I was able to pull a kitchen chair over and put my feet up and recline in that manner. And after about 10 minutes, my husband said, I can't sit on this couch. I'm going to use the recliner. So for the majority of the vacation, he sat there and I sat on the couch and tried to make the best of it. So I thought, okay, the beds. So there were 3 rooms, bedroom downstairs, right off the kitchen. Sat on the bed. I thought, that's okay. And I looked, and there was a gel topper. It was one of the firm mattress with a gel topper, like this thick. And I thought, okay, this is it is what it is. And I thought we'll deal with it. Well, first night slept on it. It was okay, and then the second night it was rough. I thought, I can't. I said to my husband, he was tossing and turning all night. Normally we sleep okay, but oh goodness. I said, well, we'll go to Walmart, so we got a blow-up mattress. And I thought, well, does the host know that the beds are on the firmer side? And I didn't say anything, and we dealt with it. We camped out in the living room on this blow-up mattress, which was really nice, by the way. They were on sale at Walmart for $49.99 for a queen size. We didn't go for the pillow top, which was what I really wanted. But anyway, so slept okay. And I thought, well, I just want to let other people know. And so I said to my husband, what am I going to do? He said, well, it's clean and it's in the woods. And I said, all right. So after the vacation was over, got home and I said, I'm getting ready to construct the review because you requested it a couple of times. And has anyone ever mentioned the beds the beds and the furniture being uncomfortable? Well, someone mentioned the beds, and that's why we put a gel topper on it. And I said, well, I'm just letting you know because in their little town, there's a furniture store with beds and, isn't that? I said, well, just a suggestion. If you could get a nice pillow top mattress for those of us who need a little bit more comfort. And then if you could put a big recliner in the living room, because a love seat and a recliner doesn't allow for 6 people, which you can host up to sit comfortably in the living room to hang out, watch TV and this and that. And she goes, well, we'll consider it. And I said, well, the first 2 nights were rough, and then we had to get a blow-up mattress, and that's how we slept the last couple of nights. And so, well, we'll consider it. Well, what does that mean? I'd rather hear, oh, thanks for the suggestion. We'll take care of it. So anyways, if you have a VRBO or an Airbnb, get a comfortable mattress. You don't have to spend $10,000, but look into getting either the purple. I heard you can get purple, or so there's a couple of other mattress companies that are within reason that will deliver for you. I know it's a stretch, and I know you might have to put it on charge it. I don't know. But even one comfortable mattress, because if you have grandparents, you want to make sure they have a comfortable place, or parents with kids, it's give them something to look forward to. I just, that's all I've got to say about it. Just a suggestion. You don't have to do it, but you will get better reviews if you also have not just a wonderful home, but a comfortable place to sleep so they can rest, relax, and enjoy it. So anyways, that's all I wanted to say, and I'll be back